Okay, I'm going to explain to you what's going on with the calibration of the rain gauge and the process I'm going to do. For the start, I'm going to show you a picture I took. This is this one. What I'm going to use to set the rain gauge on when I do my calibration is this long shelf. And I was measuring this here. You can't see the measurement, but it's 1.22 meters long. So I'm going to be using that shelf and placing a block under it to raise it to a certain angle. I'm going to be picking angles, and I'll show you the angles on the tip. And I'm going to make measurements of how many tips it takes for my rain gauge to record a given volume of water at each of those angles. And that'll tell me how much a function of the angle will my rain gauge be affected by. That's the goal. So how am I going to raise the rain gauge to a certain angle? That's the first question. And this will probably make sense to you. Here's my 1.22 meter long plank, let's say. And I'm going to, if I put something on one end of it like this, a block of wood or something like that, that's a certain height above the ground, above the table. This height here, the higher it is, the bigger that angle is going to be. So this angle is a function of the height of that. Now hopefully you can see that this is actually a right angle. So I can determine what height will give me a given angle using the relationship that you know, SOHCAHTOA, the SO part of the SOHCAHTOA, that the sine of this angle theta is equal to the opposite side, which is that, divided by the hypotenuse. Now the hypotenuse is my 1.22 meters. So if I want to figure out how high my block is, which is the O right here, I could solve for it and say, okay, the height of my block, O, is equal to H times sine theta. Alright, so this is an O. I don't like using an O as a variable, but I'm using it so that you know it's the opposite side. So what angle am I interested in? Well, I was thinking here, I would start off with an angle of 0 degrees, but I would have my angles go from 0 degrees, and I'll go in increments of 1 degree, all the way up to 10 degrees. So what I want to do then is I want to find the heights of the blocks that I'll need to create each of these angles over here. I go from 0 degrees, and of course for a 0 degree angle, I'll need a block of height 0. And then 1, 2, 3, etc., all the way up to 10 degrees. So what I did is I went into Excel and I plugged this calculation in, and I very quickly got my answer for 11 different angles from 0 degrees to 10 degrees. And these are the numbers I got. When I'm at 0 degrees, I'm going to have a block of height 0. I'm just literally going to lay the plank down. For a 1 degree angle, I'm going to get a 2.1 centimeter block. That's the height of this block right here. For 2 degrees, 4.3 centimeters, etc., all the way up to 10 degrees, which will need a 21.4 centimeter block. So it's going to be my job to try to get these values here that I can place a block of that length underneath my 1.22 meter shelf right here. And once I have that, then I can set my rain gauge on it and pour the water in, and you'll see me do that. You can watch the calibration video, and it'll show you how you pour the water in. I have a little device that uses a little pump to get the water to go into the rain gauge. And I use a set volume of water, a fixed volume, and I count the number of times the rain gauge tips. And if you look at the calibration video, you'll see how that works. And so then what I'll do is I'll keep raising the angle and put my rain gauge there, and for each angle I'll look at how many tips the rain gauge takes to record the entire volume of water that passes through it. Now the one thing I'm going to be doing with the rain gauge, which I'll explain when we're actually looking at the rain gauge, is I'm going to be rotating it. So I'm going to make 4 measurements at every angle that's not 0 degrees. At 0 degrees, I'll just make 1 measurement. It's kind of like my standard, my control, if you like. But at 1 degrees, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, all these angles here, I'm going to be rotating the rain gauge because at different orientations, the tipping mechanism responds differently. So I'm going to rotate it 4 times, and you'll see what I mean by that. So in the end, I'll actually have 41 pieces of data on how the rain gauge responds at different angles. Okay, that's enough for this video. Watch the calibration video also, and then you can actually see me doing the duty, and you'll see the data I get that I'll be sharing with you.